And when we grow up with all kind of problem, breathing, all kind of things that we have, now we forget that. So conscious or unconscious, we still doing this because the digestion takes a lot of energy and a lot of time to do that. From a very big piece of food digest to a nano state that the intestine can absorb and the red blood cell can take it. So all the red blood cells have to come to the small intestine. That's why it's so long to take the nutrients. And bring to the cells to be metabolism, to combustion and to so the Tao believe that if we bring all the Qi energy down to the Tien, and so this rubbing the Tien is really helping you. It's so good to do that. So the Tien below the navel, 3.5 centimeter below the navel, 2 to 3, yeah. Now, it's the center we call magnetic center. It's a red fire and generate magnetic fire. So it's a very important center. You can store energy, can generate energy, so can do many things. So in the basic alchemy training, we always start with this Tien fire we call a power plant, a very important power plant. Now, some people cannot understand the dragon breath. I don't blame you. You need time to train. It's just like you sucking air in. Oh, okay. So you try to do this like oh. So we call suction, sucking air in. So in the sucking air in, you definitely have to relearn. So you put your finger under the ribcage here, okay? That is the biggest diaphragm, the thoracic diaphragm. So the first thing you do like this. You do like this first. You don't have to make big sound. But you feel that you are, we call, grab air in like that. Okay, you think you get that? So again, you see, with the diaphragm and the throat the lulling diaphragm, it needs the thoracic diaphragm to help. You see, you exhale and you use the diaphragm to draw, like, it actually is born to be like suction. That's all. It's suction. The diaphragm is doing nothing, it's sucking. Suck, that's all. It's a fan or suction machine. Suck. Oh! You know, it's draw, that's all. So when you do this, you actually studying a diaphragm, thoracic diaphragm and the lulling diaphragm. They need these two diaphragms. So you exhale, sink down. Now, you see me. I train. So you train like this first. That is the movement of the exercise, the thoracic, because it's your life. This is your muscle of life. And in the whole Tao alchemy, in the alchemy training, is this muscle, you have to turn them into a spiritual muscle, or we call a spiritual energy suction, sucking the spiritual energy in, okay? So, so you exhale. Okay. You open your mouth and feel this diaphragm move and sucking air in. That's all. That's it. So let's do nighttime. Don't worry about the big sound. Don't worry about that. Okay. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And rest. Now, when you get it, you use your lulling to pronouncing a high-pitched sound. Oh! That's it. Oh! Oh! High-pitched sound. You feel the high-pitched sound go up into the brain. And how many of you think you get this? You understand more now? You just have to train step by step. How many of you? Oh, good. Oh, still have a lot of people. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Now the diaphragm, the thoracic diaphragm, that is the biggest, the biggest muscle. We call the diaphragm that we have, a biggest one, and that is a very important muscle because we call life muscle because it controls our life. Okay, So we are, if you look at this one, so you look at this, this is the cranial diaphragm, and come to larynx diaphragm. That make, and the thoracic diaphragm. There's a big one, big diaphragm. And we use this one in the throat to do the work. That's all. Okay? Big muscle, a big dome. You need to train them. Okay. So the first step, 1, 2, 3, very simple. Exhale, flatten down. Now, when you think the diaphragm are sucking in. Oh, 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 oh. That's it. Okay. So once you get it, when you get it, you get it. Okay. You exhale, flatten down your rib cage. Sink your below the rib cage, sink it down, flatten down it down, and suck in. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. You have to train. That's number one. Now, when you get it, now this the larynx diaphragm making the noise, a high pitch noise. That this one doing it. The diaphragm cannot do. Okay. So the larynx creating a high pitch sound. Oh! It's from here, and you feel our energy shoot up to the brain. Huh?
Because of the microphone, they could not hear this high pitch.
It's okay.
That's why they ask you so much.
High pitch sound. Okay. It's just like when a child screams. It's very loud. Okay. You get this one down and you get it. It's just like you just like you draw air in. It's very little. Okay. So this one you haven't activated the diaphragm. So you see? When people cannot breathe, they need to breathe. They open their mouth. You get that? That's all. Think about people cannot breathe. Okay? They need to draw a lot of air. Now, when you train, you use the same thing. So in this, we call gallop air. You suck in the air and swallow it down. That's it. So, so you try to make this sound. You cannot. People cannot breathe. They open the mouth. Now the diaphragm have to help a lot. Now, using diaphragm. Now it's 10 times more breath. And when you're using this diaphragm together, you can have 20, 30 times more draw air in. That's what the whole key we want. Okay? Again, you see? People cannot breathe. Now, you exhale and use your leg power. Thoracic diaphragm power. Okay? And when you get it, if you cannot get it, this is enough. If you get it, you can add in the lining diaphragm we call dragon, a high-pitched sound of dragon. Actually, this is a universal sound. If you listen to the Saturn, Jupiter, when you listen to the Jupiter, the NASA recording the sound, and the sound is still and that is the sound. So the few thousand years ago, the Dhammas are sitting there very quiet, so quiet, and the ear open and hear that. Oh my God, that is dragon, and this is the tiger sound. Actually, but the West, 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago, they listen to this. Oh, God talk to me. Oh, God talk to me. It's so different. And they try to translate the sound, what God said, and they interpret all the God idea out. Okay. Okay. How many of you understand now? Oh, we still have some. Okay, that's better. Show them. Okay. Okay, again, when people, I tell you, I saw one video talk about, show the people that have COVID cannot breathe because they eat all the lung. So they have, that's all. So now you do like this. You cannot breathe. You cannot breathe. Okay? Now you intentionally helping, use your diaphragm help and the lining diaphragm help. A little bit longer. You see? When I exhale, the diaphragm coming down. And inhale, the diaphragm, the diaphragm sucking air. Okay? Yeah. Now, the tiger sound is a low pitch sound. If you go to zoo and then you see the tiger walking, that the dragon sound is very high peak, and that in the Tao talk about that. This is how a dragon hunt, because the dragon is so big. And the sheep or the small animal, when they see the shadow of the dragon, they already run and they go into the cave. So they're only using this sound. They're going down. And an animal in the cave, they cannot take that kind of high-pitched sound. They have to run out. Now, the dragon, when they run out, the dragon go down and they pick it up. Otherwise, the dragon cannot eat. They cannot find the food. So they use the sound to hunt. Human, if you see I see a lot of movie when the dragon coming down, everybody have to put, when they make a hive, everybody have to close the ear. They have no way to take it. Now, tiger. Tiger, when it's a low sound vibrating to the earth. So, it's just like when you make the sound, you know, when you very, you know, why you do like that, like that, yeah, like that. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. So the sound is, so you make it lower, the throat, the diaphragm, pelvic diaphragm. But the same time when you push down, you lightly keep the pelvic floor tighten. That's it. So the thoracic diaphragm come up a little bit, and the diaphragm are pushing down and expand. So the whole Tien started to expand. That's the whole theory. Now, no, you're not, okay. You not pretend you're actually sucking. You suck. I don't know how to use the word. You're sucking the air. Like a suction. Oh, 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 sucking in. It's sucked in. Okay, now, the tiger sound is, if you make slow, your pelvic floor come up and the thoracic diaphragm press down. So now the Tien expand. That's the secret of it. Now, when the tiger, you know, when the tiger also, sometimes, you know, when the tiger run, they make the sound, and all the animal run, and all the rabbit, they run, and they go into the hole, you know. And that kind of sound, they're actually one article talk about it. When the tiger making the sound, like that. No, it's just like a dog, you know, like that. No, it's okay, you know, but that means you still okay. But a tiger, they're not in a cage, and they come out and your heart shaking. Your heart shaking. But the rabbit or the small animal, the heart is very fragile. When they get this sound vibrating to the earth, the rabbit have to run out. That's it. The heart cannot take it. And when they come out, the tigers are, there is a snack, you know, snack for the tiger. So all this sound power is used for, that means animal they use for hunting. And they're depending so much on it, okay, because there is their dinner, you know. Okay. Otherwise, if you cannot make a good sound, you go to bed hungry. Okay. Now, oh, sucking air, oh, oh, and tiger sound, pushing down from the top. You gobble the air and you push down. You push down to the abdominal, the diaphragm going down, pelvic floor come up. And it push opening your quad. Okay? So, like when people not very willing and you tell them, that's how they do. The same sound. Children sometimes they do that. And sometimes you look at it, you feel, oh my God, this he really don't want to do it, you know. So, now the internal work is because you gobble the air, and you're pushing down, lower the diaphragm. You need to think and train, because the diaphragm, you think that you cannot control, you can control it. You can work with it. Pelvic diaphragm, easy. Okay, pelvic diaphragm, easy. So when you contract anus, left, right, front, back, contract like that, and pushing down. Okay? And put some attention to push down to the back. The chi push down is opening the quad area, the groin area. Okay? Okay, so let's do the tiger sound. Okay? Like children or some people, they don't want to do okay, you know, and okay, so the same, but you pushing downward, slow, control it, feel chi into the hip. Now, if you have back pain, this one will help you correct because you put chi into the quad, and your quad open. The quad open. Yeah. Otherwise, the way our life now, the quad getting narrow, and tight together. In this form, they very emphasize in the quad. So this is the part we call back. This one we call back quad. Okay, back part of the quad. This is the back quad. So this is the back, and this is the front quad. And this one, the perineum pull up, the diaphragm come down. That's all the theory. And you make it. You make it happen to you. I give you the most clear explanation now. Now, you see, every time I do it, if I sit too long, I do this. And now the quad, we call the sacrum, the hip bone are pushed open, and this area get bigger, and your base is more stronger. That's it. That is the whole key about the quad. When you get the tiger sound, you're very grounded. Okay, so it's so useful if you get if you get this breath. You know, when I sit too long, I have to stand up and do, and when I push down into my hip, the hip open, my lumbar open, my back open. Now the back pain gone. When you sit too long, you get big trouble. Okay? Okay. So let's do it again. Let's do 9 times. Dragon. Oh! Okay. Let's do it slow. Oh! Oh! Now, slowly aware your pelvic floor, diaphragm. It forces your diaphragm to work. It will force the diaphragm to work.